Hello everyone, Mary here again in Ireland with our Twin Flame Divine Partnership reading. Um, Lots of changes going on, lots of overnight changes. You go to bed one way, you wake up another way, so lots going on in the dream state or healing that we don't even know we're receiving, or downloads or information or strength or whatever. So I don't know, think actually I'll just do you as a twin flame this week. I'll see how the reading progresses. I might just pull for the other half as well, but we'll see what comes up, because I just feel there's been huge changes on my own journey anyway, so I don't know what's going on for other people, so we'll see. The Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Just see you as a twin flame. Retreat, yes, I'm seeing this. People are getting colds and flus, and people are like me last week, my sore finger, they're being pushed into more quiet time. Now retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Now you will know whether this is by yourself or with somebody else, but by retreat we mean quiet time, bonding time, not going off on a big drinking holiday with late nights and dancing and all that. It means quiet, bonding, or inner week with yourself, or bonding with twin or somebody you need to bond with. You will know yourself. It will be different for everybody, and most are being pushed into quiet time within themselves, for themselves, on their own. But it can mean a change, as I said, overnight, and it may be this quiet time for both of you together. So please let me know if that happens for anyone. Okay, we'll go down here to this one. Love yourself first. So what will you tolerate in your life? Where are you giving your power away? Are you respecting yourself? Are you being your true self? Are you loving yourself fully? Can you look in the mirror and say, I love you, to yourself? Love yourself first. Expect the highest respect. Expect to feel love within yourself, and then spread it to others. And in this quiet time, find your inner love and your inner peace, pushing you further into your own inner love and inner peace. So love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So do a little bit of inner work on that, and then if you have to take action on it to show other people or tell other people, or expand it to work or family or whatever, that you may have to be assertive with your words as well. But as I say, different for everybody, but same message. Love yourself first, and quiet time being pushed back into yourself to do a little bit of more loving and peace and nurturing of yourself. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So find your joy as well. So you're finding your love for yourself, you're finding your peace within you, and you're finding joy. So have some fun, and what are your passions? What do you love to do? And go do it. Maybe a mixture of this quiet time and this fun time as well. But as I say, not loud, your passions. What brings a fire to your belly? What gets your curiosity aroused? And what would you really love to do? And is it connected with all of this? Is your quiet time by the sea, and you haven't been taking time by the sea lately? Is your quiet time hiking up hills and you haven't done it for years? and it was a passion of yours. Is your passion getting on the bike and going off and finding your quiet time? Is your passion driving around a scenic area and enjoying the beauty around you? Is your passion going to a good film and enjoying the messages you receive from the film? Reading a good book, going off into another world with this book. What else? Whatever. You'll know what your passion is, which brings peace within you and love, feelings of love. It's our vibration, what we feel within attracts the same from without. It'll bring more of the same feelings to us. So get your vibration high, loving, peaceful and full of joy. Okay? Cool. Did I read that? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, one more. Oh, religious factors. Okay. So when I see religious factors, I say spiritual path. Everything is happening as it's meant to be along this spiritual path, this opening, awakening, seeing a clearer picture, seeing a bigger picture, but just remember it's a process. It's not going to happen very quickly because you wouldn't be able for it. You had to learn the lessons along the way. Like myself, I had this vision of I'm at the top of a mountain now and I've walked a mountain. And looking back at the mountain, you know, it's a long journey and it was a hard journey with high points and low points. But looking back at what I've learned, it's very cool to look back on. So it's a process. It's the spiritual awakening, it's the spiritual growth, and it's step by step by step. And as I say, going to bed one night, you might feel this way. You get guidance or knowledge or something overnight, and the next morning, boom, you have new insight and you take another step in the process. So just trust the process. It's okay. Everything is the way it's meant to be. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, and many of us are breaking the old religious beliefs as well. Many of the twin flames are of different religions. They're in different countries. They've been brought up differently, or they're breaking a paradigm or a teaching that religion has taught that really Jesus didn't teach, or our spiritual higher self doesn't work that way. It's a man-made rule, we'll say. And lots of these religions are man-made. Like, where is the base of religion is love. Love, peace, joy, happiness. Lifting the vibration of the planet and just seeing like what has been man-made and what is the base of your religion or your spiritual path or your own inner knowingness. So just watching that, and many of us are breaking those old rules. Okay, so good luck with it. It's not an easy path, but it's a very fulfilling path. So now what I'm going to do is choose one for you and one for twin. Oh, surrender. What you're surrendering at the moment. And as I say, you're mirrors for each other, so both messages can apply to you and what you're surrendering at the moment. And just know, if you're taking the quiet time to yourself in the retreat, like twin could possibly be doing it too. So just leave them at it. Give them permission, as you're giving yourself permission. This is you now, or one twin. Surrender to what is. But look at heart wide open, ready to move forward and trusting that the next step is the right step, and what's going on now is happening for the right reasons, and that You're in total trust and faith. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. And there's our word peace again. Okay? So it says when you can't change it, accept what is. So if you've taken every action possible, just know that you've given it your all, and that what is what is, and surrender it to Spirit and see what the next step will be shown to you to do. The other twin now, second twin, surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So yes, it's about communication and the new way of being in relationships. Allowing one person to speak their truth, listening with an open mind, and then being allowed and allowing yourself to answer from your heart and from your perspective in the way you see it. And the other person listening and listening from a higher perspective and taking it as your perspective. Respect from both sides. A beautiful sort of relationship that I think we as twin flames are bringing onto this planet. Most people and ourselves in the past would have been listening to other people with a view to what we were going to say next. And instead of listening with an open mind, feeling your response, and then putting that response into words, which is very important, the give and take of conversations and the give and take of ideas and the give and take of information and learning new things together, and no judging what the other person said as being wrong or right. It just an even flow of giving and taking, and oh yeah, that sounds interesting. I don't know much about it, but do you know any more? Can you teach me? Or, just a flow. A flow. Did it mention the word flow there? No, it mentioned the word flow here. Flow with what is. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Well, this is how I feel about it, and this is how I see it. Okay, so that's them. What are we on? We're on 13 minutes. I'll just pick one from John Holland, Psychic Tarot, for the heart deck for each twin. Love these cards, and now I don't know them that well, but I'll use the intuition. So this is for you and where you're at. That was the guidance. Surrender to blah blah blah, and this is where the bigger picture of where each one is at. Refusing to see. This was supposed to be for you. Head down, refusing to see, but look at this. Light coming in. Take off that armor. Let it off, take it off, be vulnerable. Look, you're all closed up. I don't know which twin this is for, but all closed up, weighed down with all these heavy clothes. Take this off. You're safe and protected. You do not need it. Let this beautiful light filter down through the crown chakra and fill the mind with knowledge and a higher way of seeing, refusing to see. Number 2, third eye is there though, and it's opening, so that's okay. And there's a blue all around here is blue, like the throat chakra, speaking what you see, how you see it, and that came up in the other cards too. I don't know what the book says about that, but that's my interpretation of it. And one more for the other twin, but as I say, either can resonate for either twin. Joy and stability. And that's what we all want, and that's what's available to us when we open up our eyes and see. Okay, and many of us have done that, and we just need to open up a bit more fully and let more light in and let more ideas in, and don't get stuck in the old way of being again. We're being pushed out of it more fully since the solstice. So joy and stability is there for us all, and just see it. Look at all that light. Like, look, the two of them, refusing to see. Look what can be. See it. Lift that head and look at this. Look at that light. It may be too bright at the moment, but you'll adjust your eyes to it. It's just beautiful. It's like being out in the sunshine. Joy and stability. So that's where you're heading. That's what you want. Lift that head and move forward fearlessly. So love and light to you. That's where we're at. And we'll talk to you at the weekend, please God, for the journey back to love for next week.